discuss very important topic of current electricity. Today we are going to discuss three very important topic. First, resistance and resistivity. What is the difference between resistance and resistivity? Second one is what is color code method to determine the resistance of carbon resistor. And we will take 2 or 3 examples in which we can see that how can we find the value of resistance by using this method. This is video number 4, chapter number 3 of class 12th. Now first of all, we are taking resistance and resistivity. First, let's focus on resistance. What do you mean by resistance? In the beginning of this chapter, already we have discussed Ohm's law. We know that according to Ohm's law, V is directly proportional to I under some constant conditions of temperature and other factors. There is a constant term in that relation. V is equal to IR. Now this R is nothing but this is resistance. Also we have discussed the cause of resistance in that topic, and also we know that resistance is directly proportional to L. Resistance is inversely proportional to area of cross section of conductor. And then finally we get this formula, R is equal to rho L by A, where this rho is resistivity. But because we are taking resistance first, let's take some very important point regarding this resistance. Cause of resistance already we have taken in previous articles. And can we say that the resistance of resistor depends on the dimension of the material or not? Generally we have taken that R depends upon length of the conductor. If length of the conductor is doubled, means resistance of the conductor is also double. Second one is area of cross section. Area of cross section double, it means that resistance become half. Also, nature of material plays a very important role for the variation of resistance. For example, copper and iron. We know that the resistance of copper is very less in comparison to iron. Also, if we take gold, the resistance of gold is very less in comparison to iron and copper. Let's take some other formula in which we can write the value of resistance. We know that the relationship between current and drift velocity is nothing but is I is equal to NAEVD. This is a very famous relationship, very important. Now, we have also taken this VD is equal to EE tau upon M. We have already discussed this factor. Similarly, we know that E in terms of potential difference, that is V upon L. Now, if we take these two relationships together, we will reach a final value of I, which is equal to I is equal to N E square A tau divided by ml into potential difference. This is a very important relationship. Now, in next step, if we take V is equal to IR, then I is equal to, or we can say that R is equal to V upon I. Then if we take the value of I into account, that is I is equal to NE square A tau upon ml into V, and by taking this value into consideration, finally we will reach at a conclusion that R is equal to ml upon NE square A tau. It's a very important relationship. Or sometime in board examination, questions can be asked, derive expression for the value of R in term of number density of charged particle and relaxation time. So this is the final value. Now we can write R into two way, that is rho L by A, and R is also equal to ml NE square A tau. Now if we take temperature constant, then we can reach at conclusion that at constant temperature there is no change in N, there is no change in E, this is constant, tau constant, M is always constant, length is also constant. So we can say that L does not depend on number density as well as relaxation time. So finally that is true, R depends upon L and A. So from these two relationships we can find that the value of resistance does not vary with number density and relaxation time, but also we can say that these two things, number density of charged particle and tau, these values sometimes varies with respect to temperature. So at constant temperature R never varies, it only depends on the dimension and the nature of the material at constant temperature. So this is all about R. Now one very important thing here, the relationship between this resistance and resistivity. So by using the concept of resistance, how can we derive expression for resistivity? So let's take a little bit about resistivity.